Greetings. Salutations, everyone. Welcome back. We are continuing our playthrough of the Nod-Krai questline.
Humans are the same.
We're
Except
starting
we call
Act
that
5 today. That said, we're not quite at Act 5. We're like finishing Act 4 where we're at. But I'm pretty sure we'll finish Act 4 within the first hour of the stream, and we're going for much longer than an hour, so I will select it to navigate to
exploration and trials.
I'll say let's switch teams. Actually, let's switch teams.
Adventuring is right up my alley.
I have been using this team a lot lately, and I have been working on upgrading a couple of the members of the team a little. It's been fun, most specifically Duran, since he's my newest character, period, actually. Ooh, whoops. At this point, I might do pullers for Duran's signature soul when it comes up on a banner and a rerun. I really like using Duran and Albedo together. It's fun. Two of my favorite characters right there.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Oh, I'm going to put it on. Look at all these people.
Yes.
Put it on that over here.
The fate of my flock is in your hands, Grandmaster Varka. Please keep them safe.
My lady, what are you saying?
Last stream we ended a little
Within
early.
the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen.
How am I?
This is not a burden that we deserve.
I'm doing
to bear,
well.
But I believe that
I'm
we
doing
reap
well.
what we sow in this life. So I intend to
also,
act.
I've
I
been
must do what I think is right.
really
That
excited
means
to get it.
fighting for the future
Though
of Nod-Krai.
I've been like keeping an eye on leaks for Genshin Impact lately. I've been trying to keep an eye out for what characters are coming up soon, because I'm really crossing my fingers that they'll release Sandrone as a playable character. She's one of my favorite characters they've had in the
This gentleman
game.
is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas.
A few days ago,
In my
we got
absence,
leaks for the
please
next
follow his
characters, none
lead.
of them Sandrone.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Well, to start with, I know my way around a
Fingers
battlefield.
crossed still.
The biggest strengths are honesty and hard workingness. Anyway, point is,
Hard-workingness.
I don't intend to let Lauma down. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep every last one of
I
you
don't
safe and
think
sound.
hard-workingness is a thing. Oh, okay, swapping around who we're with. There is a lot going on with this quest line. Whoa.
Something on
Dainsley.
your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe
Sometimes it
that's how the
feels
others addressed you.
unpredictable exactly
That's
how
right.
things may go
Names
with
are
Dainsley
funny
Navaleft.
Have you always been called Daneslav?
Yes. I take it your own name has a more complicated history.
I have a different relationship
You
with
don't
names
know
than other
anything about
people.
Genshin Impact. That's
To be
fine.
honest, I'm not even sure that Columbina is my name. At least, not in the same way that Dainsleif is yours. But it's what
That's-
everyone calls me, and I go along with it. A lot of my life has been that way. I get so used to things that I forget to question why they are so. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe
Wait, was there something
something's
else I
wrong with
wanted
me.
to address at the
You're
start of the
different
stream?
from other people. I sensed it the
I
first
feel
time
like
we
there
met.
was.
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explains that. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr. Dainsleif?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past
Columbina.
many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm lying on the
Columbina.
ground, defeated.
I
recall
don't have any good
happy moments
Hydro
from that
characters, really.
It has been too long.
Is that
I've
because
thought
hatred
about-
survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses
Chat
for
about
the
doing
grudges I
Apollos
bear.
and either Columbina
whatever the
or
reason,
Novelite
I
spammers
remember
for
little
a
that was
Hydro
beautiful
character.
or sentimental. Thank you for
I
your
don't
help
think
with
so.
the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend,
Is he? Do you consider him a
betrayed me.
friend?
and I never really understood what he was going through in
All of
life.
the 5 sinews of
Some
Canria
friendship, that is.
are who they are
Okay.
because they betrayed Canria,
So-
right?
Do you plan to fight him with us? You see, you're torn. Now you know what really happened. You see the things he's done in a new light.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely
I
understand.
don't know. That's
Anyone
fine.
else in your
Some
position
of
would
the
feel
stuff
conflicted too.
I state out aloud,
Actually,
even if
I went through something similar
I don't
myself
have an
recently.
answer and no one else does
Something
either.
happened that changed my perspective on a situation. A situation I took for granted at the time, but now I feel very grateful for it.
You mean
So,
the harbingers who still support
I
you?
think
even though
we
you've
are
left the
getting near the end of Act
Yes.
4. And
I always
Act
thought they were
4
only helping me
is
because
how
harbingers are forced to work together.
I think Act
then
3
I
and Act
abandoned
4
them.
were in
A warrant was even put out for my arrest.
one patch and Act
Yet
5
even
and
now,
Act 6
they
in a
support me,
separate
which
patch. I
means
don't know if that's
I was
relevant
wrong
for
about them all along.
Clearly, they
aspects
view
of
you
how
as a
the
friend.
story will be.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing their help for what it was, and not treasuring it. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too.
Last stream of
Hopefully,
Genshin we actually
talking
ended.
about
I
it will
don't
do us
remember if
both
I
some
mentioned
good.
it during
Have
the
you noticed
stream,
that
but
the
we ended
Traveler
it.
and Paimon are over there?
What? We've
think
been
they've
listening
been
just over there.
listening.
What?
Huh. Shall we say hello?
But what I was saying,
Sure.
we ended the stream a little early because I for some reason I was just getting super sleepy during the previous Genshin Impact stream, which makes it difficult to stream. So we were just concerned about you. We were? Sure. Why not?
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Recher of Solnari. I'm afraid I need a little time, but I will seriously consider joining you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
This is... We have so many powerful characters working together on this. Yesterday I was speaking with their mouth closed. Yeah, honestly,
Let's go
they
rendezvous with
don't
the others. You know the place.
often line up the dialogue animations with the audio. I don't know if it's like in the, what is it, Chinese the game is originally, and I think maybe in Chinese the mouths line up, but honestly my guess is my guess would be no. I don't feel like it, but maybe they do.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting here long?
I feel like they just open
too
their
long.
mouths and
I came
shut
a little
them a
early
bit
so I'd have some time to
during dialogue.
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my past battles. When I was awakened by the Ratniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like the battlefield was not where I belonged. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. A life of absolute peace is simply not a possibility for me. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me, there
This is a cool
deep yearning to
character
root
here.
out the evil in this world.
We get to know him a
sound like such a
little.
bad
I don't
thing.
feel like we get to know him that well, though. I agree.
Well, in the past, when I was a fae
I like
whose
the way they
primary
do his
concern was
eyes, though.
hibernation, it was hardly ideal. But it certainly serves me
His
well
eyes
here in
are
the present.
Interesting.
And I am delighted
and
to be able to
different.
join forces with you in this endeavor.
Looks like I'm not the first to
Oh,
arrive.
Lauma's here.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first because of the nerves. But don't worry. I got enough sleep in the end. I'll be just fine.
Thanks for
Please,
everything.
I'm just doing my part.
Never! Over here!
The goods have been delivered, and the backup plan is underway. The backup plan, I
asked
don't know.
me to relay a message. She said Anefa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all secondary districts where defense is required, providing
Wild
support
Hunt,
as
they mention
necessary.
Wild Hunt and but after waging war against the Wild Hunt, yeah, the Wild Hunt, they have these headless enemies around here.
Meanwhile, Ino herself will provide range support to us directly,
Also,
using her
they've got
latest
this
invention.
super annoying mechanic.
Excellent. My
The
thanks to
Wild
all
Hunt.
involved.
Guys,
The chest set's looking a
Heathcliff.
little unstable.
It won't hold him much longer.
Heathcliff is the
We should be prepared to engage at a
next
moment's notice.
counter, right?
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still have the option.
I might
I
need
agree.
to try and
Climb on,
get to
find a safe
Wuthering
hiding place.
Heights before we get to the. I might
careful,
try to
Traveler.
read Wuthering Heights before we get to Heathcliff's canto. Okay, I don't know how this is going to go
Everyone,
here.
take your positions as soon as the battle starts.
Oh no.
Every ounce of strength we
fighting.
have in our bones.
We're
Let us bring
fighting.
to this fight.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
That's a pretty
wouldn't
good
be so
line. You
sure
have
about
become
that.
authors of your own
You
domain.
are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
That's dramatic talk. Whoa. Oh, a special loading screen just for this fight? Wait. Whoa! Ah!
Stay on your toes.
Look at the scenery!
you too.
Forest, protect.
It all adds up.
Pathetic! Hunt him down!
Observe.
Let me help you guys. It's this!
The moonlight! Wraith you! It's all futile. Are you quite
Look at
finished?
his attacks.
Close your eyes.
Can't hide the
Pathetic. Keep your distance.
Oh, I have ultimates up.
The mystery unravels.
So this is one of those fights where they've given me faux trial characters, including Hydro Traveler. I don't know what any of these characters' abilities do. Hopefully it's fine!
With one heart, we pray.
Because I've never used these characters. And you might be thinking, Dalek, that's silly. One of those is your character, the Traveler, just in a Hydro form. I don't.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
I'm not a Hydro person. I don't use Hydro.
The moonlight betrays you.
Look how much health he still has left.
Be silent.
This is... I will say I think it's cool that we're using characters from the story that are actually present. Oh no.
So shall it end.
What's going on?
The moon will protect you.
Follow Lauma's humor panting to find your target.
Branch into song.
Is it like that? What am I following? That? Oh! No!
Leave this place. A grave transgression.
Okay, when he reveals himself...
Be silent.
Oh, I need
Steady
to
now.
hit him with T.
Do you see now?
There!
Taurus, protect.
From here. When will it be as you foretold?
Follow Lauma's... Over there? There!
Welcome here. Wipe out!
Seek within.
The long sleep beckons.
Yeah, Lauma has... Oh, no. Lauma has some really pretty attack. I need to find out if any of these abilities heal. Give me one moment. Because I genuinely don't know. There's a chance maybe this... So we have Aino as a 5th character, but it's not Aino as a playable character. Instead it's I press a button and Aino does something, which is a little reminiscent of Okay, start railing to me. Okay, I didn't see any healing things, but I didn't spend a ton of time looking.
It all adds up.
You poor last
Moonlight betrays you. Observe. Are you quite finished? Night falls. Hunt him down.
Yeah, it is
It all ends.
Hydro. I mean, most of the travelers aren't very good. It's just lame. It's really lame.
For the everlasting forest.
Pathetic!
Receive my book.
Be silent. Observe. Steady now. Futile.
What weapon type is Flynn's? He's a polar? Okay, I just couldn't.
Pathetic. Observe. Be silent. Futile. Night falls.
Forest, protect us.
Pathetic. Hunt them down.
Can't hide the truth.
Your moonlight ferocious.
Oh, are we going to change phase here?
Who
What's
wants
going
to
on?
go first?
I didn't really expect you to be diving right into a boss fight.
Get out of my sight!
No, we've been separated.
Oh, this is interesting.
Never. Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Hey, actually, that's kind of fair. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Lamba! Can you hear me?
Silence.
Wait, are we in the box with him? What's going? Oh, are we in a dimension he made?
Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just each way. If I can stall him for long enough, the moment will come.
Can't hide the truth.
Destroyed.
Ow! No, hey, stop that! I didn't. There's a wall there. I didn't know there was an invisible wall. That stopped me from dodging him.
Deception ends here.
Wipe out!
Can't hide the truth.
Destroyed. And reborn.
It all adds up.
I don't really know how Lunar Bloom works because I don't have any Lunar. I don't have any Lunar characters.
Water jet!
Shameless.
Oh, wait. What's this? Absorb. Do I need to? Okay, the glowy orbs. There we go. I've absorbed it 3 times now. Do I have an ability to use on him? I can use my ultimate. Whoa, that's shockwave. That's super cool.
Don't push your luck. It all adds.
Go!
What weapon type is not fair? Catalyst, okay. Just curious.
No more lies.
I don't think I ever did Nafir's class trial, and this has made character trial, and this has actually made me more wow, curious as to what she does. Though I honestly have a few really good Dandro characters. That's one of the reasons I didn't. I have two characters who are really good Dandro characters, which is those two being Nahida and Amelie. I have, right up here, Amelie, Nahida. So I like it. That's one of the reasons I didn't pull her. But I'm actually curious as to how she works now from playing with her here.
Can't hide the truth.
Your death is within my grasp.
No more lies.
Water jet!
Can I look up Lunar Bloom? What is this doing? When Dandro meets Hydra and certain other conditions are met, a special Lunar Bloom occurs. Okay, so it's kind of character specific. Okay, no, sure.
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels.
Yeah! Go!
No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
How much power will it take?
The deception ends here. It all adds up.
Bombs away!
Can't hide the truth.
He has so much power.
Destroyed.
How unfortunate. It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
And they made these characters pretty strong, I think, but...
No more lies.
It still takes a fair amount of time to get anywhere in this fight, doesn't it? Oh, okay, it's collecting orbs. Again.
There's no other way.
Okay, I think I got enough there. Whoa. Oh, what are we doing here? She tried to do something. I don't think she's powerful enough. I'm not sure. Maybe she is. I mean, this guy's
The only way to
powerful.
defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power.
Oh!
That means
She's not
Beetle will have
powerful
to
enough.
disappear while
Bad.
you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on. Find a way to keep him focused on killing the two of you.
Oh, what's going on here?
Nefer, your eyes are bleeding.
Wow.
Soon you will be powerless to resist. And then, I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on, keep holding on.
Any of the tricks of your sleeve.
I have no idea why they were beating him. Hero, if we're going to have to come back and fight him later, I don't know.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make him unleash everything. You fear what you could never defeat. You fear the thought of never being able to save your beloved. You cannot win the fight against fate, Rarir.
Is that what you think? Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid.
What's he going to do? Oh,
You fear the sound of your own name?
time.
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you!
Oh, Oh no, the hands! Oh. Whose magic is that? It's golden. Is it Columbina's or someone else's?
What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
Ah! Yeah, my favorite character! Albedo! And Durin's here too!
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you.
So
I can help.
Happy.
If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental
That's
energy.
cool!
Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold-Rye
A
Daughter
student
in our
of...
midst.
Yes!
How about that?
Another one of the sinners. Power up one of them here. And now, Columbina. Oh, so cool! Look at him slapping the magic away. And Columbina's had a recent power-up.
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar.
Those hands. Oh, she shreds them. What's that? Are we expelling him from the world?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't.
But you do.
Someone else does.
Maybe. Dainsley.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won.
So, there's a chronicled wish banner up right now. And, Albedo's a potential character on it. I've been toying with the idea of pulling on that to see if I could get Albedo.
Nefer, how are your
I mean,
eyes?
I already have Albedo. I mean
They're
to
fine.
get a mo of his
Apart from the blindness,
constellations.
of course.
It's not too late.
To upgrade
Let me
him.
handle it. Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake.
I
We
agree.
had to do something.
Even so. Okay.
This whole scene really
I
tells
guess
you
you're
being on
right.
the level of the Welkins.
Under
Yeah.
the circumstances, it was a wise decision. You traded your eyes for an incredible victory. In business
We
terms,
likely
I
won't
suppose
get
that's
an
a huge
Albedo
return on
banner again
investment.
for a while,
I'd
so
be
if you
hard-pressed
don't
to
have
argue
anybody
otherwise.
you're likely to
Still,
roll for,
I don't like this
it
outcome,
might be
and
the
I
play.
don't want you to lose
Yeah.
yourself for good. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make. Whether that means faith, strength, or in this case, your ability to even see. I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
That is optimistic.
Thank you.
Win without
Really.
so much
All
as
done.
sacrificing a single hair on your head.
Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until then, please follow your recovery plan to the letter. I'll send full details through Yehoda. For now, just get yourself home, relax, and rest. My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular victory. A dark cloud has been lifted from the skies of Nod-Krai. All in this land will be grateful.
Oh,
for
so
what
in
you have
case you're
Anyone will
unaware,
remember this
related
day.
to what I've just said,
Thank you both.
with Albedo's constellations, what is really nice is getting his first 2 constellation, especially with the upgrades to them from the recent patch with Nod-Krai upgrades. I should read that since that's not being read aloud. Yehoda shows up and helps Nafu get home, and you, of course, have Paimon escort you back. The sight of Nafu navigating the road with her eyes closed is a new one for you. She proceeds cautiously, but as her silhouette disappears into the distance, you notice she seems almost smug. I can't tell if we've really defeated Rarir. However, we're going to see more of him in this storyline.
There's something I want to let you know.
Like, it almost seems like a bit much for us to have spent the time we spent on his backstory for him to be defeated here and not have more time before we actually beat him. But I don't know. I don't know. Let's see where the story goes.
What is it?
But I could see it working out too.
Pandora
That's
connected
not to
everyone's
say it
minds
can't.
so I could access their powers. I also felt everything they felt. And since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
I bumped my desk. Scooting in. And then everything wobbled.
Hold on. Let me try.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage. I just thought I should tell you.
You're right. There's no damage. That's a relief. But I must say, I'm surprised to hear the Kutar share something like this with me. In the past, you never used to open up about yourself.
I might do like a tanple
Things are a
for
little
Albedo on the
different
stream,
now
I
from how
don't
they
know.
were.
Because
I'm learning to share how I truly feel with my friends.
Friends. You have no idea how glad I am to hear that.
I won't lie, we see him and Felindus again, but not for too long. It's a bit disappointing. I also know that we're getting stuff with... Oh, at least I'm a fewly sure from stuff I've heard mentioned that we're going to also be getting some stuff with Dotare coming up. Oh, right. Let me finish the thought. We may do a temple, maybe two, on the chronicled bunny with Albedo on it. Partly because I enjoy doing pulls on a stream. I do pulls off stream too for a lot of the games, but it's fun to sometimes save them for on stream and do some on stream. You can't help but break into a smile at the word friends as a warm and fuzzy feeling fills your chest. One by one, your fellow teammates report in to inform you that everything is under control. At Lauma's insistence, you lie down. You fought on the front line against Ruru, and now you need to rest. I do feel like Roro is very much in a state where even if we don't fight him in a Nod-Krai, they could bring him back at some point later in the story.
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Phew. Well, that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for ages. You slept a whole day and night. Poor Paimon had to eat all by her lonesome.
Let me
Glad to
check
hear you
which
didn't
event
starve.
the two temples
How
they
was the
sell
food?
and Juniper.
Well,
Is that
wasn't
the
the
one
same
where
without
it's
you
like
there to share it.
the 5 dailies
Honestly,
8
Paimon just can't relax
8
when you're not your usual
times
self.
for
She couldn't enjoy
the
the food and settle
constellation?
down to sleep.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. Varker and the others are organizing a victory feast and they want to
Yes,
celebrate with you. He also dropped off some medical supplies, but you seem fit as a fiddle.
I've
so
had Albedo selected
be
every
eating
time
those.
for that one.
if you're feeling up to
But
it.
I've gotten like several weeks with 5 sets of dailies completed, but I haven't gotten all 8 any time yet. So I have not ended up getting the requirements to get it yet. Because it's really sad. And like I go like a few weeks going out and dailies, and then a week or two I fall off, and then I realize, oh no, I forgot for a bit because I got busy with this other game I started playing or something. I wish they'd just like go, not put the time limit on it, still make it so that like you have to get dailies done. Get rid of this time limit. Make it so that you still have to get all your daily, do the daily activity thing 5 times in a week for 8 weeks. But maybe you can do that over the course of even just like 1 more month of days. I'd like that. Because I really do. This, you get more energy and increases his elemental skill. This is added by the Haxorai. That's a recent buff. And then I really want this. I don't need others to, and it's good. It's good. It's a bit much to explain right now, but it's really good. Yeah, there we go.
We're here. Oh, Traveler and Paimon. Perfect timing. We were literally just saying how there's no
I mean,
way
I have I even have a 5-star weapon for him.
How are you feeling today?
Yeah.
Much better. Thanks. Don't worry about me.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just let me know. Happy to check you over at any time.
Yep, we're here for you. Anything you need, just let us know.
Just a super cool move that two of them
How's your eyes
did.
doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
I kind of want to catch up with you two. Okay, where's Nefer? Oh, there. I can see.
Traveler, Paimon, Are you
I wasn't
recovering
sold on Durin initially, but he is so good in the Nod-Krai. Funny thing is, this is about the most I've seen of him, because I haven't done the other quests where he was introduced. I just knew that he was basically Durin's brother. I mean, Albedo was Durin's brother, basically. They were both made by Rhinedaughter and stuff, and I was like, that's really cool. I kind of want to get him because of that. Much better, thanks to good rest. You're looking well too. Also, I find one of the reasons I like the two of them is in sci-fi fantasy things, sometimes it depends on how things are done and stuff, but the like synthetic life forms, which in a sense both of them, maybe synthetic is the wrong word, life forms that are made artificially, they kind of both homunculi. Actually, I don't know if Durin's creation is a bit different. But anyway, I find them interesting in some of the stuff. Yeah.
Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly recovered after just a couple days rest. I can actually open them again now.
Nice.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma says not
They
to strain
pull
your
out-
eyes while they're still healing.
They pull out all of the camera angles for Yehoda. She says yeah, and we get a side swiping the camera across the screen. Other characters, not so
Yes,
much.
thank
Yehoda
you.
gets
I'm well
all
aware.
of the camera work.
Yehoda, could I borrow you for a moment? I could do with an extra pair of hands.
Oh, sure. Coming. Did you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for a second. You guys chat among yourselves. I'll grab us some drinks on the way back. Paimon, you still like 'em sweet? You bet. Make it extra sweet, 'cause Paimon's earned it. Sure thing.
Make it extra. You know, I find that a little weird. I'm thinking about eating sweet things, and I like eating sweet things. I like dessert and stuff. I know some people who don't, that's why I mention it. And, if I'm wanting dessert, I actually wouldn't tell someone like, oh, I earned it, make it extra sweet. I'd say like, give me an extra serving of the sweet thing, not make it extra sweet, because like an extra sweet thing can be, there's such a thing as something being too sweet and going, I'm like, that's a weird way to put it, Paimon. Are you sure that's what you want? What's in your mind, Nafir?
The Raker of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you think?
More of a wolf in my mind.
Definitely a snake. A poisonous one who spewed his venomous hatred everywhere.
To be fair, he's also kind of insane.
Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad used to say.
I guess he didn't like seeing people go down the path
Perhaps.
of vengeance.
I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and open-hearted perspective to your ears. But me? I think hatred is a perfectly justifiable emotion. What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? Something's gotta fuel that drive to keep on living.
I see a lot of things that you can depend on.
If you're worried about me, you can nip that in the bud. I'm not someone who gets stuck in the past. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. He was just a fool.
I'm not someone... I'm not someone who gets stuck in the past, says Nafir. Okay, now it's been a little bit since our last stream of this, but I'm pretty sure that's precisely what happened. We got stuck in the past for a little bit there. I'm almost certain. It's not you're completely lying right there, because we literally got stuck in the past for a little bit there. Anyways, continue, Nafun.
Oh, Father. How much better things could have been.
I think you're right there, Professional Jester. Vengeance is a bit of a mischaracterization of what drove Roro. In a pout, because I think I don't think, how to put it, I don't think Roro was completely reasonable. I don't think his drive was completely logical at this point in time. There was some logic to it, I feel, but not entirely. I mean, the guy had been torn into 1,000 pieces and pieced himself back together. Can you blame him for not being that logical at this point?
Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. And yet, strangely, he feels more like a father to me than my real dad ever was. He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he feels the same way. Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception?
What's he actually like?
Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3 questions to him. He promised that he'd have his freedom if he could find the answers. His response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers on his behalf. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me.
You definitely sound like father and daughter.
So that's enough for you to decide he's nice, is it?
I didn't.
He's a prisoner, and he was scared. So he decided to perform some good deeds to win people's approval.
What? This is one of those times in a video game. This happens in a number of video games where I said, you definitely sound like father and daughter, and so that's enough for you to describe he's nice, is it? And this is not at all the way I meant for that option to be, but you know, whatever video game could have put something to let me know the intent better.
He lives in fear because he's a deceiver. How is Rerir any different? You can't work as a spy your whole life and expect a happy ending. It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. Liars live in the darkness of their own making. But it's still human nature to want to go on living.
I think this act that we're doing right here is from the out of the.
What do you think?
I think Nafir released when this act did. I might be wrong. I'd agree with it. Wait, say that. No, I have to disagree.
Oh, really? Well, it takes a very kind person to find compassion even for liars. If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. Because all they care about is themselves. For example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go sharing the news around.
Calling Roro a liar isn't right either. He did have Latinos, but we're a bit too unsympathetic. The funny thing is, he's awful, but I feel like my current understanding places him, for me, as the most sympathetic of the 5 scenarios of Kanaria. Whoa, I couldn't remember the name Kanaria for a moment there. But yeah, the other scenarios, currently, from my knowledge, I view them all as less sympathetic than Roro. What are you doing, Yahod? What are you up to? I have a feeling some people over there may have overheard
So be
that.
it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them.
They do have sharp ears. Your ears also look sharp, not that those are your actual ears, but I think ornaments or something. Is that your way of saying you've owned up to them now?
Is that what it looks like?
What it looks like is you're starting to see us as your friends.
Well, you all know my past now. And I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much. So I guess I just have to put up with you. For the foreseeable future, at least. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm and start monitoring everyone involved like a hawk. In the intelligence world, you need to have a sense of perspective and play your hand accordingly.
Wait.
If you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret is safe with you. I trust you'll respect my wishes as a friend. But don't forget, I will also be watching you like a hawk.
Sure.
Very good.
Oh, wait. Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, Paimon said
No,
that
yeah,
I
I was just looking at a list of the scenarios. Yeah, I feel like currently the one I hear is yeah, I feel like he's currently the one I view as the most sympathetic. Still a terrible though. What is it, Paimon?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once.
Our mystery ally, what? Who? Wait. Complete! Now we're starting Act 5. An hour into the stream, which is actually about how long I thought it would be.
Imagining things?
Mystery ally, who? Wait, is it... Dory? Or does she count? I don't know who
So,
qualifies.
that close colleague who stayed behind with you?
Sandrone.
What's he been up to recently?
And Aulakino, I love this direction.
I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco too than him. Although, now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while. I wonder if...
Close colleague. I'm not sure who is being referred to here. I really want her to be playable.
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But I somehow doubt that's what's going on. He won't lie low forever. So we'd better stay on guard.
Despite his awful deeds, Ruru is much more tragic than the other. He's also... I feel like Ruru is the least ambitious of them. Whereas, if you just group the other foe together, it's almost like the defining trait of the other foe is almost all of their ambition. In some ways.
Lord
I
Sangamaday.
accidentally flicked my
How
mic
lovely
there,
to
sorry.
see you. I must thank you for the device you provided. It was an enormous help. Would I be right in thinking that it was developed by the Academia?
Why come and ask me when you clearly know already?
I mostly came to thank you.
Close colleague
more
might
like
be
it.
the
A
term.
little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangamabe. Play your cards right, and you might even stand a chance of becoming my long-term supplier.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor as yourself would be a great honor for the Curatorium.
Huh? Charitable? Who said anything about charity? First time hearing about it.
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Nod-Krai, your desert interests, and...
Stop! What do you think you're doing? Exposing my investment history!
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments. And some of the land you purchased was with the intent of building a sanctuary? Yes, I heard about that too.
How did you...
You're a curious case, Lord Sangamabe. You don't like people finding out about your good deeds, do you? But I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps, where
she doesn't want
will,
people to view herself, view her as
You did it for Sumeru,
being good.
didn't you?
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise. I figured if I built something there, it might at least get some use in an emergency. Disasters are capricious things.
I'm not complaining about
Strike
fleshing her
without
out,
any
but it
warning.
also feels like
I've
they're
lost
trying
family
to
to a
soften her
disaster before,
character with this.
And I don't want to lose any friends or business partners. if I can
Referring
help
to
it.
Dory here?
My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. Somewhere with plenty of food, water, and medicine. Where everyone could live happy lives. It was something I looked into, but after discussing things with the Dendro Archon, I decided on a more effective strategy. The tech people handled the tech, and Moneybags provided the Mora. It just made the most sense.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you. Everyone says that you view everything in terms of Mora, and all you care about is growing your own wealth.
So, what's the problem with that? Everyone wants to be rich. It's human nature. So yes, I love Mora, and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
I kind of
Surely you
felt
have
like...
dreams of your own beyond just making Mora.
I kind of
You
felt
don't get
like,
it, do you? My dream is to invest in other people's dreams. And, you know, make a nice little slice for myself along the way.
I kind of felt like some of this characterization of Dory was in her character, just not something we directly got to see before this. I didn't view her as how to put it, in some ways, I didn't view her as being as heartless as she portrayed herself.
Just thinking about it makes me happy. That sweet, sweet sound of Mora.
Thank you.
For the device?
And the pendant.
Oh, that. I was just returning a favor. Don't worry about it.
Seems like we've both been away from home for a very long time.
Yeah. So long that I barely remember what my family even looked like.
That would be your mother, father, and sister?
Yeah, though it's been years since my sister passed away.
Aww.
It's not like I want to forget them, obviously, but memory can be even more ruthless than the most calculating business person. Beyond a certain point, if something isn't helping you, it just gets rid of it.
Wow.
My sister can't help me now. Slowly but surely, her face is fading from my mind's eye. It's become a vague impression.
Not everything will
That's
fade.
kinda sad.
When loved ones pass away, the beautiful memories are the ones that last the longest.
Yeah, that's true. If you ask me, that's the one silver lining in all of it.
Well, that, plus, I'm sure that life is much better now than it was back then.
Oh, absolutely. I have tons of Mora, a big beautiful house, business is booming, and I'm as happy as can be.
I do like seeing colored characters
You've got a lot
interact
going
like
for
this.
you
It's
too.
interesting.
Boss of
Yeah.
the Curatorium of Secrets? I'm sure there's plenty of Mora to be made in that line of work.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Actually, well, okay. Oh wait. Maybe we do a set of 10 really quick. It's nothing. My 20th razor. Okay, that's
Going out
that's
into the world and investigating.
No,
putting
Alberto.
the unknown into the known.
Okay.
How have you been holding up? Any adverse reactions? If you start to take a turn for the worse, make sure you tell me right away.
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm fine. I mean, I barely did anything.
You barely did anything? What are you talking about?
You're too humble, young man.
You played an indispensable role in the battle for Nod-Krai. We can't thank you enough for your support. Sometimes, when people praise you, it's because you deserve it. The best thing is to accept it calmly and with grace. It's important to learn how to respond to words of admiration.
Let's do a quick demonstration. Albedo, that was an incredible feat of alchemy. The pressure was on, but you worked flawlessly at lightning speed to get the job done.
Thank you. I can't take
There
all
we
the
go.
credit, though. Durin played a big part in forming the alchemical array.
Where is it? He says the best thing you can do is accept it calmly and with grace. Now we do the demonstration. He praises Albedo, and then Albedo brushes it off and tries to give some. That's not. That's you didn't actually accept it calmly and with grace. You brushed it off and gave some of the credit to Durin. So bad demonstration.
See? Did you catch that?
I mean,
a
kind.
masterclass in how to take a compliment.
Okay, yeah. I did work pretty hard to help prepare for the battle. No point denying that.
Hey, you guys!
Seriously, great work, everyone. You all outdid
Hey,
yourselves.
look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Seems like you've recovered. You won't need to take any more medication.
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to order at a bar now? You've sure learned a lot recently.
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously simple compared to alchemy. Don't worry, I'll blend into society yet.
Paimon believes it. You're clearly a fast learner, just like your brother. To be totally honest, though, Paimon didn't quite follow all the details when you first explained the plan to us.
Don't worry, that's completely understandable. Unless you're a student of alchemy, it's hard to grasp the principle and how the process works.
Mm-hmm.
To put it in the simplest terms, we saw how our enemy stole the power of Kuvaki. And that gave us the idea of stealing his power to turn it against him.
Amazing.
When facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating, it's best not to engage them in battle. So, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, we decided to help Columbina get strong enough to at least stand up to him in a fight. For this to work, we had
That
to
whole
analyze his mode of
sequence
attack,
was
confirm who his main
fantastic.
target was, and make sure that he wouldn't go beyond the range of the alchemical array. For added security, we prepared a total of 4 arrays.
Oh, wow.
But to mitigate the impact of the battle, we identified one location in particular as the ideal spot, which is where the confrontation took place.
I think I'm going to have to rewatch the end of that fight
usable by Columbina.
later.
That power enabled her to do what would otherwise have been nigh on impossible.
What surprised me was that Dainsleif actually agreed to join us. Given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out. But we're extremely grateful for the decision he made.
Oh, here's one of the double dialogue options that is really just one dialogue
It must
option.
have been a painful choice to make. But I'm sure that making a decision was far better for him than staying in limbo.
Which I hate. I hate it when they do that for the dialogue.
He was
Just give
torn
one
between two
option.
paths, but in the
Please.
end, he made his choice and stuck to it resolutely. He doesn't strike me as the sort of person who'd stay trapped in limbo for long. Anyway, however you cut it, everyone gave a stellar performance. And now, it's time to kick back and celebrate.
That's the only reason you're here?
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that you, me, and Arlecchino should be friends. I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you.
Well, this is a new one.
Oh.
I'm so moved.
I mean, I
can't
like
even hold
this.
my teacup. If that's all, you can leave now.
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or
I
is it
think
that you
she's
prefer
here
being
that you
coworkers?
laughed.
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down.
My politeness
If your politeness
module is
module was
active.
wouldn't you say the word please at some point?
Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door.
There you go.
Will you still invite me to your next tea party?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself this time?
No? No.
We just wanted to, see how you were doing now that it's all over.
Why? Out of concern for my safety?
Yes.
I hope you didn't seriously think that the Rehir of Solnari would be able to lay so much as a finger upon me, given how prepared I was.
Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Looks like all your robots are fixed, huh?
Afternoon tea, so we are interrupting after all.
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. The visitor before you managed to kill my appetite. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, it's going to waste. My coasters are still missing in action, though. Use this notebook instead.
Whoa! Pretty hefty notebook. Look at all those calculations.
You can ignore
Wait, we're
those.
using the
They're just
notebook
dumb
as a
scribblings.
coaster? No, don't do that.
I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distant, dreamlike past. Sometimes I imagine the far-flung future. And other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present. Some people do the crosswords in the newspaper. This is my equivalent of that. Trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. And writing about the present just makes me furious. The past is my favorite. If nothing else, it's already set in stone, so I don't have to rack my brains trying to figure it all out. Huh.
Fair enough.
Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting memory in my past is probably that guy they call Lord Artificer.
Lord Artificer. You mean Alain Guillotine? I kind of feel like pronouncing it differently than guillotine because
Who else?
Lord
Pretty much all the
Artificer.
Mecha and Fontaine are his personal handiwork.
And
Wait, are you saying you know him? Like, personally?
As a friend? I mean, I guess we were friendly enough.
but he lived hundreds of years ago.
Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left who knew him at all.
Normal.
We
Sure,
used to chat
she's
occasionally back
normal.
when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked me to destroy all his manuscripts.
Wow.
I honored his request, but I did read through everything first before destroying them.
You
I mean, I couldn't let
remember
the genius
stuff
of Lord Artificer
from
Alain
those?
Guillotin disappear like
Alain
that.
Guillotin.
Would have been such a waste.
So, that's where the formulas in your notebook are from?
I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword puzzles. They're just dumb formulas that I solve for fun when I'm bored. Alain's work was like epic poetry. The formulas in my notebook are just silly little riddles in comparison.
Oh.
Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, at least, solving those riddles isn't going to hurt anyone. Except me, because I lose a few brain cells in the process. Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened to him and his friends.
Ooh.
Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narzissenkreuz Institute. They were all quite competitive, so there was some rivalry between them. But it was a
So
fun
I know
rivalry.
some of this is
But
touched
beneath
on
the friendship and the rivalry ran
like
something
a
deeper,
side
a
quest
sense of
line, I
nostalgia for the
think,
past.
of Fontaine, but I haven't gotten to doing that yet myself, so I don't know what of this stuff is new, what's old.
Unfortunately, childhood would end. The prophecy would come true. The apocalypse would arrive, and the future would never be. A mad dream that would normally only capture the minds of lunatics begin to take root in their hearts. A dream of saving the world. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits, that dream would probably have ended up as something for them to joke about in their older years. But alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around. They nurtured that dream with the full power of their intellect.
That
and it
quest
grew into
isn't
something
voiced.
that ate away at their
Okay.
souls. The first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve and
I
parted
like
ways
this,
with
though.
Renee. It's complicated. Alain wanted to believe that Renee only did what he did for the sake of their friendship. But when he told me about what happened, I could tell he still had some suspicions about Renee's motives. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then. The next time they met, Renee's soul had been completely engulfed by the dream of salvation.
Look at
His
that.
futile attempt to change the tide of fate only resulted in a wave that swallowed up the world, even before the apocalypse came. And although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for good. At long last, Renee awoke from his deluded dream. Though of course by then it was
I'm
far
trying
too
to
late.
listen along
What
close
do
to
you think
this,
of Renee?
since I
Do you
haven't done
admire
the
his
quest.
transcendent genius? His view that any price was worth paying to achieve the lofty goal of saving the world? Or do you despise him? Dismiss him as an evil madman who wrought havoc on the lives of everyone around him as he pursued his delusional dream? Same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's go with I admire her.
Doesn't surprise me. You share one thing in common, after all. You both want to be the savior.
Oh,
The only difference is, your dream came true, and his, well, he wasn't the one who made it come true.
what about you? What's your take on...
I don't like
Right.
fanatics who give up their whole lives for their ideology. Nor do I like fools who let their delusions take control. Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary person. But he had a sage-like intellect. And
Fair.
still managed to get himself lost in a labyrinth of his own desires. Anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now,
Yes,
moving on
yes.
to Alain Guillotin, the Lord Artificer. He managed to put a stop to the first storm whipped up by Renee. But after that, Alain lost his friends and family. To his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely a tragic accident. It's not like Alain sacrificed them for his cause or anything.
Okay.
After that, the only thing supporting his work was the same dream that had dragged his closest friend down to the abyss. But although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the Fontaine Research Institute, Alain continued to reject any form of transcendental knowledge or power. He was suspicious
Fair
and
enough.
fearful of it, having seen the way it had affected his closest friend. I think that formulas and machines derived solely from human intellect were the only thing that gave him a sense of spiritual comfort.
Yeah.
Yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. It barely left him space to breathe in his lifetime. Once he realized that the end of his life was approaching, he finally accepted the truth. The Nod-Krai Institute needed someone, and a human being, to see its story through to the end. He quit working on his formulas, trading them in for the fairy tales that had played such a formative role in his childhood, but which he barely touched in his adult life. He told me that the director of the Nod-Krai Institute used to read those fairy tales to the children as bedtime stories.
I like fairy
Apparently,
tales.
they worked wonders at sending kids off to sleep. I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was to be able to sleep deeply without being plagued by depression. By that point, nothing else really mattered. At the very end, he laid down to rest in the ruins of the former Nod-Krai Institute orphanage, while the Fontaine Research Institute he had founded continued tirelessly with its work. Many years after that, tensions over competing dreams would once again cause a rift, this time between members of the Fontaine Research Institute. But the actions of those fools had nothing at all to do with Alain. And that is the story of two people from the Nod-Krai Institute who both wanted to save the world. One went all in on his fantasy of salvation without ever looking back, and ended up calmly sinking to the bottom of the deepest sea. The other sought desperately to burn bright in his life, even though he wasn't sure where he was going. I do sometimes wonder, why is it that people like them have such grand hopes of saving the world? Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So perhaps, for each of them, their mission to save the world began with a very simple desire: to save themselves.
That's an interesting perspective.
They were young children with friends and family who mattered to them, desires to explore the meaning of life, ambitions to have a successful career. They didn't want to see all of that taken away in one fell swoop. Or maybe they just wanted to find something to anchor themselves within the chaos, to stop them getting quietly swept away by the storms of life. But instead, the search for their own salvation took them down the rocky road laid out by fate.
Yeah.
Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world?
Yes. See, yes, I think it's enough, and that's exactly why. This is exactly why I didn't think it made much sense in like a previous stream when there was all this. There was some like drama over, oh, can we convince Nefer to side with us? Can we pay Nefer to side with us? When to me it's like, she should side with us just out of motivation to save herself by saving Nod-Krai. So yes.
The way you said that sounded just like Alain. I asked him the same question back when he was in his prime, putting all of his energy into
I like
his
your
work.
voice actress.
He gave the exact same answer as you did. No elaboration, just a quick short answer before getting right back to his work. He was always that way. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack of gifts the next time I visit the House of the Hearth. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You guys can do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't involve interrupting me.
I want Hugh and Polonia to be a character that we get. I give give me here as a character and have her summon Polonia with her ability. I don't know what the character is going to do. I don't know what characters will be good on the team. I'll have to start getting the character to make a team of her here. Please. Oh, yo. She's one of the most mad scientist characters in this game. She's have to go tinker with Polonia.
Polonia, exit hibernation mode. Begin diagnostics.
Sab DPS Sandrone would be so calm. Her sitting in the back is perfect. Yeah, by this point, I have heard. I've been trying to keep an eye out on leaks to see any sort of leaks about her, in case like, oh, I should qualify this other character to make her team work. And actually, okay. I'm going to. Oh wait, what do I hear from mail? Just oh. Yeah, I'll take those. Thank you. There's been leaks about like some character. What was the character name? There's been leaks about a character like coming up. I'm trying to remember her name. There's been leaks about like a Geo character coming up, and it's not a character I've seen in the story or anything like that before. So that kind of makes the character in some ways less appealing than Petra's Sandrone, because like I know Sandrone and I really like some things about Sandrone, but there's like a Geo character that might be releasing soon, like next patch, and like trying to decide if I pull for her because she might have some good abilities with Geo character, like Geo resistance shred stuff, but also, you know, it's the start of the beta with her, so she might be updated. But if Sandrone releases and she's Geo, and I don't know what she's going to be, because I've seen like 5 different elements suggested that she might end up being, and then this Geo character with Geo resistance shred could be good for her. Where am I going? Let me zoom in here so I can just teleport there. Also, you know, it would be so cool if she had something like an idle animation where she is
Thank you for
sitting
waiting.
on
I finished checking your
Polonia's
adventurer
arm.
handbook.
That
Here are
would
your
be
commission
so
rewards.
cool. Maybe just an idle animation where like Polonia walks up, sticks out their arm, she climbs up and is lifted up, and then is just sitting there doing the idol. I wanted that to be great, because Polonia carries her around in the story. Geo fits the best for Sandrone design-wise, but it really hard to place her based on personality and goals. Yeah, like I've also heard like some people suggest, oh, she might be like a superconduct character. Honestly, her being a superconduct character in some ways is my nightmare, because I have no good characters to make a superconduct team, and I would be working on a superconduct correct team, and if she released us one. I've heard Geo. I've heard some people think that like some teams Polonia does it in animations. Looks like maybe she's Eero, but also there's the fact that she's a Vtubie Haubiner, and potentially she's 2 elements because she's got a delusion potentially. Technically, we haven't seen her use a delusion, so there's always a chance she's an exception and doesn't have a delusion, but theoretically she has both a vision and a delusion, and so theoretically she has 2 elements. But of course, like Aulakino's playable, and she doesn't have 2 elements. Columbina's playable, and I don't think Columbina has 2 elements, so there's no requirement for a playable Haubiner to have 2 elements. Even though Tartaglia does, right? I'm almost... Yeah, Tartaglia has 2 elements. Oh, an alternative sprint with Polonia? That would be amazing. She can deal a Dandro damage. Yeah. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing well. This stream has... the fight in the stream. Really cool. Has me hyped.
We have no other urgent commissions on the books at present.
I'm doing well. How are you?
Thank you for all your hard work lately. Perhaps you two could consider taking a vacation.
Amazing! Paimon never thought we'd end up having downtime in Nod-Krai. Things were pretty hectic
Oh,
when we
another
first got
thing,
here.
like...
Everywhere you looked,
I can't remember exactly when it was. Maybe it was last stream or the one before. We fought Ruru as Sandrone, and we controlled like 5 different robots. I'd also take that as a playable version of her, where she puts out different robots and switches between controlling them. In fact, that's right up my alley of the sort of characters I like in games.
It felt like this whole region was one giant slime.
In fact, we haven't played a lot of games on this channel where this is relevant, but in some sorts of games, I like playing characters who can put down turrets and control those. So I'd take you putting down a turret. That would also be fun. We really have achieved a lot since we've been here, haven't we?
Sure have. Things were looking pretty dicey, but in the end...
And in fact, my favorite character in Hankai Impact Theory, which it's been a while since we've played.
It's because we've done this like a million
As a
times
turret.
now.
Yes. Are you two aware that the Moon Prayer
That's
Night is soon to
helical
take place?
contraption, in case you're wondering.
Lama told us that was coming up soon. Wait,
Vil
why do you mention it
V?
though?
I
Do people
think
in
that's her name.
Town celebrate it too? Paimon thought it was just for moon goddess worshippers.
You're partially right. Most people in Town just see the festival as an opportunity to do business.
I
They do
might
not
be
concern themselves with the religious
misremembering. It
element.
has been a while since I played
Festival was
much
first
Hankai
celebrated by
Impact
the
Theory.
Frost Moon Scions. On this day, they would wear moon prayer blossoms and celebrate the birth of the moon goddess through song and dance. They would also prepare food and handicrafts and give them as gifts to others. Over time, it became Nod-Krai's most lively festival.
Oh, sounds like fun. Great. Well, in the meantime, since Catherine doesn't have any commissions for us, let's focus on some personal business instead. When we first got here, you mentioned that this was where your spaceship landed? We didn't get to follow up on it at the time, because we got wrapped up in that whole rare situation, but now we can finally start investigating it properly.
Time for some archaeology. Except we have no idea where to start.
Well, there's a saying Paimon's heard around these parts, which goes, if you lift up a rock, you'll find something you weren't looking for.
Okay, but we want to
By that
find
logic,
what we are
You'll never
looking
find what you're
for.
looking for while you're searching, but the moment you stop looking, It'll jump right out at you.
Okay, then Paimon, why haven't we found it? We stopped looking. Paimon? Paimon? We stopped looking, don't you remember? We were fighting Ruru and stuff. So shouldn't we have found it now?
Could be worth a try though, right? Anyway, Paimon suggests we focus on other stuff we want to do for now, and just keep an ear out for spaceship-related intel as we go.
Sure. We haven't seen it. No, sure. Yeah. Well, I guess a bit of a time skip because we sat here a few minutes ago. She used a huge amount of power in the final battle against Ruru and has been much weaker since then. I don't know if I can do anything to genuinely help you, but surely a little chat can do no harm. Actually, it technically could, I don't know. One other thing that concerns me is we've seen no trace of the doctor so far. Dottore.
What's wrong? He looks super serious all of a sudden.
I was just thinking about Columbina and the doctor.
Paimon gets why you'd be concerned about Columbina, but what does the doctor have to do with anything?
Our good friend, the doctor. Totally. He's been suspiciously absent so far.
Oh, that's true. And now that you mention
Traveler, you're thinking about the
overdue
doctor
for a
has
showdown with
summoned
the
him.
Vtubie. It is weird that he hasn't shown himself this whole time. What could he be up to?
Engrossed in one of his experiments, perhaps.
Paimon would much rather deal with Marionette anyway. She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't seem like a bad person.
I agree there.
Maybe it's the pressure of being
Just
a
do. Sometimes
especially as a
people
harbinger.
suffering don't have
Does she feel
energy
like she's
to
gotta
attack,
act
so
tough to keep up
occasionally it's
appearances or
best to support them from afar. Wait a second, sorry. True, Paimon would much rather deal with Marionette anyway. She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't seem like a bad person. Exactly! She's mean, but she's not bad. Whereas, the doctor's both. The doctor's mean, but he's also bad. He's evil and mean. Maybe.
Then, every time we headed out with Rarier, she always wound up having to repair Polonia and her other robots.
Oh.
That's gotta sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. She's probably
The
still
doctor
curious
is
about it.
probably listening right now, just slightly off camera, reading up. You know, yeah, he's a very sneaky's not the right word. I feel like cunning applies, but yeah. Hi, man. I have a feeling she might have heard that.
What? Relax, she's not even here. Huh?
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, we'll be on our way now. Where are we again? Oh yeah, Columbina? Right, yeah, let's go see Columbina.
A Nocturne of the Far North. Oh, sure. Why not?
He won't snip.
I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about. But rest assured, I protect
Sneaky
client and
requires
adventurer
him to
confidentiality
hide
as a
himself,
matter of
and he's
principle.
too prideful to do that. Yeah.
Paimon does not want to get an earful.
Wait.
I'm not entirely sure.
Phew.
No, I wanted to get the daily commission things. I guess not. Okay. Okay. I go. Over here. There she is.
Hey, she's sitting up!
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests. Not that I consider it a disturbance.
Ah, okay,
After all,
good.
You are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
I didn't realize you put so much thought
I don't
into little
think
things
it would
like that.
be unfriendly of you to lie down while we speak if you're recovering. I think it would be fine.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions. They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that.
Oh, that's
They say
unfortunate.
that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Return home? So, you're still planning on returning to the moon?
Maybe, okay.
This planet continues to reject me,
Wow.
reminding me that I do not belong
Mean a
here.
planet. Mean a planet.
If I remain into that, there will come a day that I disintegrate. And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers. I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
Yeah, might want to get back to the moon before that.
We're
Yeah.
sure gonna miss you.
We will miss you. Yeah.
It sounds like we'll have to say goodbye.
How do you intend to return?
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest
Oh,
to
are you
Tibet.
leaving
The
soon?
Kuvaki in this land
Oh,
will reach
no.
its peak at that time.
I mean,
I merely
other
need to
than
grasp the tide,
vanishing from
and with relatively
existence.
little
So.
effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
I mean, you know,
If I
we
did
are
that,
looking for a
I
spaceship right
suspect
now.
I would crash into the false
Yeah.
sky.
Yeah.
I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy. It's fun.
You see? She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it. I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to keep me here. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection? Or is
I
the
feel
world
bad
mocking
for
me?
her being
Oh.
rejected
Were you
literally
hoping
by
I can
the
answer that?
world.
Yes, you are a traveler, so you must have a lot of experience in this area.
Then, what I would say is, enjoy the moment.
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it!
I see. Then what I would say is, even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Oh, really? You don't think I sound happy?
Well, she
I'm
speaks
just
in a
kidding.
rather even
I could tell
tone.
you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
Ah, a joke. Albeit not a funny one.
Hey!
Anyway, I assume you're here about
Didn't
you know
have to
what.
point it out.
Give me your hand.
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
Oh, then do you still want to give me your hand? Or not?
Sure. Thank you. So, I've heard that in the moon prayer nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the moon goddess's honor. Since you helped so much in our fight against the Rehir of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home. I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming Moon Prayer Night.
Ah,
I've never joined a moon prayer night before.
a festival.
I'm not sure what I would even do.
Oh, don't worry about that. We take care of everything. All
You know,
need to do is show up. Of course, there's no need to force it if
the
you're not
last
feeling strong enough.
festival I remember
Kind of felt like a golden opportunity.
happening in the main quest didn't go
They call
so
me
well.
Kotar, and the Vtubie have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't
do?
appear
Oh,
in
I
public right now.
God. She is blunt. Funny thing, I would say both you and
I'll make it
Sandrone are
work.
blunt, but
You
in
have my
different
word.
ways about different things.
Yeah, we got your back. Well, he does. Paimon's actually not too sure what he's planning.
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before
Sandrone
finally
is
learning what my
mainly
homeland
blunt about
looks like.
mean things,
Oh,
but
you say
not
Lala,
blunt about
please tell her
emotional
that my answer to the
things or
question she
nice
asked me is
things.
neither yes nor no.
when it's things
it
like
is.
that, she's not.
There is no need.
That was kind of cryptic, but sure. Guess it's between the two of you. We'll pass along the message. Bye for now.
Part of me wonders what she does spending her time here
And also,
the whole
I do not
time.
know.
Since she's agreed to join
Okay.
the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part.
Where's the quest? Quest?
Llama's gotta be the...
I need to tune it on focused mode. Here we go.
Hey, Llama! It's us!
Ah, two beards with around the stone.
What are you doing here?
Beats me. I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding the decorations and custom cloth designs.
Right, yeah, that too.
What do you mean, that too?
So preparations are
Yes.
already underway.
Celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in Nod-Krai. On this day, the crescent moon at the top branches of the verdant crest turns into a full moon, and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special radiance. Our people
Cool.
take these to be blessed omens.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Rare. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
No wonder Catherine said that people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
That's right. It's become more of a local custom by this point. The celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind this event are true or not. Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night, despite now knowing that their past beliefs were founded on a falsehood.
That's fair. It's a bit like the Lantern Ride in Liyue. It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves, not debate the existence of the Adepti.
Although in the case the Adepti definitely do exist.
Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival this time. Hope it's okay.
Wait, so... you mean she agreed to it?
Yep.
Huh. That's quite a surprise.
She's making friends.
Then I suppose that she intends to return to the moon on that day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of a complicated process, but basically, it's like a slingshot.
She probably shouldn't have endorsed your matter.
I understand. In truth, I had a feeling that she might make such a decision. Well, if Kuthar has decided to participate in the festival, we should prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show her face in public. We were wondering if there was any way we could hide her.
Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness. It will be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so familiar with.
Darn! We may have bitten off more than we can chew here.
Yeah.
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff. We can handle that.
Huh? Are you saying you have a plan?
Not as such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up. You can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces. You'll never convince
I feel
anyone
like
to enjoy
inevitably
themselves.
at least someone will recognize her if she goes to that festival.
As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka. Let's start by making our appreciation for Kuthar the beating heart of the festive atmosphere. And who knows? Once we get the ball rolling, perhaps everything will just fall into place.
A very optimistic attitude.
Llama said the thing! Or close enough, at least.
That thing?
I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Windbloom, and you can always tell which couples are celebrating it for their first time by the smiles on their faces. Big, beaming smiles like their whole face is glowing. And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the Moon Goddess's face at this festival.
Not quite the same, surely.
Anyway, I'll take care of business in the city, but I'll have to leave the decor up to you and the Frost Moon Scions. No one else can capture that traditional aesthetic quite like you guys. But lastly, there's the final key element that brings the festival to life. Companionship.
We'll take care of that part. What are we doing?
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Mr. Varka had asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along.
Okay.
Also, I have some further questions about Kuthar's decision.
That's now what we can do to help answer those. I guess maybe I need to read this. Doesn't seem to be this one either. Oh, hello there, Wick Bro. I don't think I've seen you before, or the right pale lady next to you. Welcome to the Frost Moon Enclave. Is there anything I can help you with? Nope, we just get curious to see you out here all alone, by the way. Paiman's Paiman, and this is Dalag. So it's Mr. Dalag and Miss Paiman, you know. You two don't look like you're from Town. We're adventurers. I'm clicking through this. I feel like I stumbled into another quest or something. So I'm just clicking along. Since it's not voiced anyways, I'm assuming it's not part of the main quest. So just going to try to get through it and get back to the main quest. Oh. Yeah, that's not part of the main quest.
Huh? What's this? They sure look like they're having fun.
Are they playing the drums?
I believe so. Kuheng
They are.
seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
Maybe.
Wanatar! You want to play too?
Guess not.
Yeah. She looks more confused than anything.
Maybe not
We
an
can
8.
teach her next time if we get the chance.
Continue.
What are these floaty things?
Moon veils. We hang them from buildings in the city during the festival. When you look at the sky through them, it creates a lovely misty effect.
Ah!
Everyone seems hard at work.
They're
Very
preparing items
colourful
for
the
moon
boxes
prayer
and
night.
stuff.
For instance, the sculpture being made over here. Mr. Varka and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
Oh, the
there
giant
she
rock
is.
sculpture is being
I
moved
didn't know the
over
finished
there.
article would be so large.
Wow.
Not to worry, though.
Well,
All
how
the
are
necessary
you
arrangements have been made.
moving it?
Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll get
Maybe
some people
someone
to ship it
with
over.
a
And over here, we are
well,
preparing a very traditional confection.
be able to move it or something.
Oh, look at all these colors! It looks great! Can Paimon try one?
Of course. I have a feeling you'll like it a lot.
You bet! Sweets and treats are Paimon's favorite!
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival. The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and moon prayer blossoms to guide us. As such, the wait itself is a fun feature of this particular festival.
That's interesting. Unique. This
Let's
is over
talk
where you
here.
can enter the vault.
To tell the truth, I am very surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to participate in the festival. I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another. She did not answer, but she has not appeared here since. I took this to mean her answer was no, but if that were the case,
She
would
might
not have
just
accepted
need
this
to
invitation.
recover more. Or alternatively, maybe she has just gotten more comfortable with the idea of this sort of thing since. Speaking of answers, she asked us to pass along a message. There is no need.
Ah. I see. Maybe she is right. Maybe the Frost Moon Scions of today no longer need a moon goddess. But my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I simply wanted to offer her a place to stay. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Vtubie intervention, and as such, she does not wish to cause us trouble. But what really pains me about all this is that this is her
Part of me
birthplace.
wonders how much the Vtubie
She
care
ought to
about who
belong
being
here.
wanted.
Yet no one has
Like,
been able to
I
grant her
wonder if
shelter.
the
I
Vtubie
think
having
I'm
her on a
qualified to
wanted
weigh in
list
here.
might just
When
be
someone's
a
about to depart on a
formality.
long trip,
Oh, if
what they need is
really
blessings,
do care
not
about it.
burdens. We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already is. Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she? All we need to do is simply respect her decision.
I see your point. Yes, she will soon depart after all.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her journey to the moon is a one-way trip? It's not like she can't come back and visit if she wants, right?
Maybe. I don't feel like we have enough information to assume either way.
Keep it simple.
All right, I'm gonna head back to Nasha Town soon. Want to come with? I'm guessing you have some other folks to visit there.
Sure thing. Let's go. Bye for now, Wilma.
Thank you all. Goodbye.
A traveler needs blessings, not burdens. It sounds good in principle, but will blessings alone be enough for Columbina? Good question. Achievement, nice. What achievements do I have? Who knows, you might find something to defeat Reiki. That's tracking the round quest. There we go. Actually, we might see if we can actually tune in the daily commissions real quick.
Ad Astra Abbot.
Yeah.
Thank you for completing. Ad Astra Abbot.
Let me just Okay, wait, what? Ooh, nice. And really quick, before we go further, but we will be going further, I think we will really quick have a quick break, and we'll see how much further we can get in Act 5 this stream after the break. Probably get to the festival, I don't know, it depends how much build up there is. Actually, there could be a lot of build up to the festival, I don't know. If you're enjoying, consider leaving a like on the stream. Be right back.
The truth of this world. What could it be?
What a view. How about a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery?
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree? I better get me some alpacas. Once they call everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra by selling
The truth of this world. What could it be?
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree? I better get me some alpacas. Once they call everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra by selling
What a view. How about a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery?
walks of life. Wouldn't you agree? I better get me some alpacas. Once they hold everything over to Snezhnaya, make a little extra by selling
Oh, we're back.
This land holds nothing
Let's do moves.
for adventurers from all walks of life.
I'll admit the exclamation marks are bothering me. Let me really quick, like, select one of these to shout a coast word. And that gets rid of that one. And just, oh, I haven't even done that yet. Oh, okay, yeah. Yes, thank you. Gory exclamation marks, okay. There's other ones, but there's that. Ooh? Ah! Yay!
Hey, over there! It's Durin and Albedo with Flints! What could they be chatting about?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello there. It's been a while.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Sorry? What investigation?
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon?
Yes, that too.
Yeah, right! Oh, wait! Why does everyone keep saying
Yeah, why does
that
everyone keep
too?
saying that too?
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Wait, so I guessed right?
Half right! Don't act so impressed with yourself!
Paimon, trying to drag him down.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nasha Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all.
What?
On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
Huh? What do you mean? Like, you could see them, but not touch them?
Exactly. It was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
That reminds me of something that happened in the main quest earlier. When we were dealing with the Canarian in there was a Canarian, we were in Natlan, and she was kinda displaced by time. We were it was a weird timey-wimey thing.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Nod-Krai before,
maybe
but I don't know much about it.
Maybe this is completely
Yes, it's a known
different, but it
phenomenon.
reminds me of it.
Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nod-Krai in the run-up to Moon Prayer Night.
Okay.
From a distance, they appear
Sounds
quite real.
different then.
I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern.
I see.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
It's a first for me, too. So I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side. I intend to
Yeah, it could
inspect a few more
potentially be
locations.
dangerous.
What about you two? Any plans?
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist her
Illusionary
with an
danger.
experiment.
Oh, Alice.
But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message.
But illusionary
I'm
danger.
sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her.
Illusionary danger can still cause harm by causing people to act in unexpected ways, such as running and tripping, running and hurting oneself, or other things too. I have Skuk. Should I go for your weapon or a Skafu? I think if it's a choice between those two, I think it's go for a Skafu. From what I know. Though also I will say I very much do like grabbing signature weapons in this game because it's just really cool having a signature weapon for a character. But I actually think a Skafu.
We don't know when the wind will blow, yet when the wind blows, we will know.
I like
that, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
Someone else I know has Skirk, and a Skafu really pulls a Skirk team together, from my understanding. Like, it's a really big difference.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this
I
Mirage
want to
business
get
in
Alice as a
Moontown.
playable character
It's
too.
piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know
Because
someone
I want
who
to
will
prep
already
you
be
Fire
10
Mage as a
steps ahead of
character.
us.
Well said.
Right? Whatever's happening in Nod-Krai, she always seems to be the first one to know. Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the festival while we're at it.
Okay. Though that's just my 2 cents on Skirka Scaffer. No, who knows? Maybe you get lucky and get both. Okay.
You're right, I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation.
Only a little, though. Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in
Do
the
we
past.
think this has
The odds of
been
encountering these phantoms
cast
are similar
purposefully
to
by
looking
someone?
up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears. But this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently
Could
than
it be
usual.
Dotore?
Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but human phantoms too.
Oh.
Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life. Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Oh.
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with
Kan
each
vi
other, but
pinpoint
we have no
the
means of
vänster
intervening. In
Akirin
addition,
är?
some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell.
I bet if we
They
could
claim to
tell.
be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
Did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years?
Okay, that's a while ago.
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up in class.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, my sole interest is in the value of the information I gather. Which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
So calculating. Whew, this intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flints, and me.
Yeah, it seems fair.
Agreed. It coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
Yeah.
For my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the ancients.
Yeah.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far. It seems only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
That just leaves
Okay.
our trusty team of 2 unassigned.
Wait, we're a team since when?
Since you became an honorary knight, of course.
Oh.
This was part of my grand plan all along.
Wow.
Oh yeah!
Alana
Convince
Pan.
Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations. Would you and Yehoda like to join too?
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite
Yeah.
an achievement. Never underestimate the traveler, I guess.
Yes.
I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case. And Yehoda loves a party.
Just hopefully
so
we
I'm
don't
sure
get
she'll
an
jump at the opportunity.
time loop for the festival.
No.
What did
Way
I
to
mention about
contradict
them
me in
pulling out
front of-
cameras? All of the camera angles for Yehoda whenever whenever it's her turn.
So many people. Alright, everyone inside. Quick!
We're already inside. Oh.
This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was...
Wait!
It was some sort of flying ship.
Could it be a...
Like a
spaceship?
That's gotta be the one you came to defend in. You said you saw the same thing through the moon marrow, right?
Huh? You already know about it? I thought I was gonna blow people's minds.
Well, I don't think you quite understand.
Wait. Back up.
Yes, there.
Spaceship? Now my mind is blown! What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space? I want to know everything!
This is still a huge discovery on your part.
Exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best. Second best intel broker in the world. After your boss, of course.
Wow. Really? Well, I don't know if I'm all that, but...
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs.
He's like, I want to do something. I love adventure. Oka loves adventure.
You can tag along.
In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our findings once we're done.
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
You too.
What's up, boss?
Hmm?
Aren't we gonna head out?
Tell me, Yehuda, when did the curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Sorry, boss!
That's so true. She just gave away the information that the traveler would have paid so much money for. The traveler would have paid so much for that. Wow.
The soil is moist, ideal for collecting the roots of boom blossoms. No, please. Allow me to handle this.
Okay. That certainly looks like it to me.
Wow, what do you know? Yehuda was right on the money.
Though the interesting thing is, at least some of the phantoms are from 6,000 years ago. Which has me curious about the spaceship.
Maybe it no longer exists, but somehow it left an afterimage?
I'm not sure either.
You're already
Or
here.
maybe it just moved.
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
I was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Star Sand Shoal. No one's ever seen something quite like this before.
Well,
I thought I should
not
see it for
no
myself.
one. Someone has.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival
Somebody
period.
has seen
Any
something
idea
like
why that
this.
is?
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them, since they can't be interacted with. And no human phantoms have ever made an appearance before now. The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be connected to the increase in Kuvaki energy around this time.
Let's look around and see what we can find out.
Seems like that's all we can do. This is all so confusing.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
Any information about its location somehow? Do these people seem connected to it or disconnected from it? Do the images
Everyone,
after
Our
images of
friend
people.
here should be able to provide us with some information.
Is that
Nice.
a phantom rhymehorn deer?
I mean, of course.
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate with them. That's coming in handy now, for sure.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Then how about this?
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly.
But,
we may live in
can
a
it
different
eat
era from
the
these phantoms,
fruit?
but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time than some things are.
Okay.
Let's give them a moment and hope for the best.
Is it still in its time eating a fruit from its time or something?
All back together. Must have been a lot of fruit.
Hello?
Indeed. Now let me ask them some questions. It did find a lot of wild fruit. Enough for them to feast for a long while.
Nice.
This puffin circled in the air
Oh,
several
phantom
times.
pop.
It didn't
Phantom
spot
puffin.
anything out of the ordinary. Certainly nothing to do with the spaceship.
Huh. Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's
How
eye
does
view.
this work? Can they see the
Indeed.
spaceship? Are they in the same
Other than that, I was also thinking that the world
time
these
as
phantoms see
the
is also
space-
different from ours.
Yeah.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exist in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
We only see small fragments.
Good point. Great thinking, Llama.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch.
Yeah.
The sniffer mole tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through. They say
The
that
powerful
the
spaceship.
looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from
Good
harm.
thing.
So,
Someone's
just
well
like us
defended from
humans,
harm.
there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes. Still, they deserve our thanks. We are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go and enjoy your feast.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them.
Okay.
What is this thing? I've never seen it move.
Is that
and there's
Kylo
no
or
way to get
Kilo?
inside.
The
Goodness
name.
knows. My grandpa
Cat-
says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
Wow.
What about
okay.
his grandpa?
It's been a while.
Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move.
Maybe it could
Means that as far
fly.
as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
You. Hello. What was that?
Come on, brothers.
Dirimir?
If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune. Today is the day
Hey.
we strike it rich.
Hey, that's my ship.
You mean Paimon?
Yes, brother, I shall join you.
No,
Let's
hey.
make our fortune.
Hey, don't break my ship.
We should go with them.
No, wait.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch
No,
it.
no, stop scratching
What's
it.
made of?
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Yes.
Enjoying yourself?
I
Away
was just seeing
from
if I could influence
my
this
ship.
phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice. I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Nod-Krai.
Yep.
It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed, and we can't influence it.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around
Honestly,
earlier.
wait.
But actually, you were doing some serious investigating.
So the interesting thing is that the moon mirror lets us look back in time with through memory, right? And in some ways, this feels like a version of that because, like, Kubaki, which the theory is that this is related to an increase in Kubaki, right? And so in some ways it seems like maybe there's a connection to a similar connection, a similar power going on, because the moon mirror lets us see a memory, right? I can't remember the exact wording or the way they described that power that the moon mirror had. And now this is kind of letting the world see memories in some ways.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people.
If only this showed the moment when my sister was searching for me, maybe then I could have discovered why she wasn't in the spaceship. Or if it showed the moment when it disappeared, I might have found out who was piloting it and where they were headed. But no such luck. All we've seen is an arbitrary moment in time during its long stay here, yeah.
Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence. And think about it. So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Thanks, Falco.
Huh. Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster material for once.
I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back.
I think
now.
it very much does seem like Grandmaster material,
Also,
but it's
drinks around
Grandmaster
me.
of the
Team
Knights of
Favonius is the
Favonius.
first to finish.
So, he's very fitting for the role, I think.
In Team Knights of Favonius as well.
Lauma, you are now a Knight of
You're very welcome to
Favonius.
join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
Oh, Barbados should be fine with it.
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
I agree. There's a chance he'd even encourage it once in a while. Oh no, save the Phantom from the Phantoms.
Oh, no! Get away! Oh.
Yeah, sorry, Duran. Oh. Sad.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Duran. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
But we have to at least try.
And try you have. But are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts you've made now?
I wasn't keeping count.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far.
Oh, wow.
Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim. There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in any way.
Aldurin has a good heart.
We seem to have calmed down a little. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr. Duran?
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here? What happened to those people?
My guess would be that we are seeing Nod-Krai during the Conrian Cataclysm.
Oh, that could be right.
Accurate?
Maybe.
Conria.
That is correct.
YouTubers have a connection
As you know,
to
once the
Conria.
abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wildfire. There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Nod-Krai, causing immeasurable harm. The people paid a terrible price to heal this land. Then, 500 years ago, the whole of Teyvat suffered an abyssal disaster. Once more, Nod-Krai was dealt a devastating blow.
I see.
Kinda makes it sound like it might have been particularly bad here.
Tossed around by a tidal
I'm
wave.
not sure though.
Be they human, fae, or god. The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too.
Oh, that might be right.
I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and that's because what we are seeing is history.
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar. The latter may be unseen to us, but both are immutable.
Yes. Fate was determined long, long ago.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flint. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster
I like how
that has struck this
inquisitive
land
Duran
in the
is.
past. How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident? And also, how are you
Fair
able to stay
question.
so calm when you're talking about these events? From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
Wow.
Wait, so you...
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
I'm sorry.
Really? Huh.
You needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have. Treasure it.
Honestly, to me that feels a little backwards. The one is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand. I feel like people feel more connected to history, that they have been more present and more affected by. But I don't know.
Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return. Your curiosity toward the abyss, is it born from hatred or because you sense its call? I only
I'm not
ask
sure
because
if
I
it's
kept a fragment of
exactly
Revere's
either.
body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden it can be to carry the abyss with you. And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence is a miracle.
My honest answer is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the abyss is not the only issue that haunts me. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. Should I even exist at all? My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rerir, something became a little clearer to me. Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible.
Yeah, he
It
was.
sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that
You
sense,
can't
he and I are
achieve the
quite
impossible
similar.
if you never
And I
try
wish
to.
you every success. I look forward to the day of your transcension. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing. I'd appreciate if you kept our discussion about history a secret.
Okay. Now, do we have anything for Yehoda and Nephew's perspective?
Incredibly,
No.
our separate
Okay,
investigations
we're
led us all to the
meeting
same
Rebecca.
conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything, though. I totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on! But nope. All we got was useless snippets of conversation. And all this stuff about moons and hyperopia.
No,
Ugh,
that's
what a
not
load of baloney.
Hyperborea.
Seems like people back then had a few screws loose.
I understand your frustration. We found the same issue. Each phantom only showed a very brief moment in time.
Yeah?
There isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history.
And
No
there's
matter
no
how
path
glorious
forward
it may have
button in none of the
If there's a silver lining,
fragments.
it's that these phantoms are
Oh,
harmless to the
rewind.
present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Paimon agrees. And not just because it's the first thing she understood in this whole conversation.
Paimon.
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Wait, what did she gain from
Wow.
it?
Please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it! Hyperborea!
Yes. Yes, that was it. Well
I'm
done.
serious. Only an expert in the Frost Moon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium's storage shelves until the pages turn yellow. Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying. Sure, let's do that.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free? Sorry. Shutting up.
Now is not a good time to push Nefer's buttons.
When is a good time to push Nephew's buttons,
Anyway,
Paimon?
back to Moon Prayer Night.
Do we
I'm
have a
thinking that we should
specific
prepare
time?
something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong with food. Although, does food go bad on the moon?
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice. It might be dark up there.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
Sure.
What about a clockwork mecha model
Ooh,
from Fontaine?
I mean, I'll always
I've
get
got
behind
a whole
something
bunch at home.
clockwork.
I use them for fighting practice in my free time.
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in. But we don't interact with her enough to know what she likes.
And so we don't really know any hobbies she
If
has.
someone could find out what she's into.
She kinda just hangs out in the field of flowers.
Wait, what the? Traveler? They're all
She
looking at
likes
you.
sitting on a moon in a field of flowers, if that helps. Maybe get her a moon-shaped chair. I'll find a chance to ask
Great!
her.
Haha, problem solved. Now, I need to stop by Dory's. Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler, if you find out what Kutar likes, let us know right away.
Gotcha!
Is something the matter?
You seem a little down.
I'm fine. It's just... I'm still feeling a little rattled after witnessing the horrors of the Abyss. But it's okay. This is something I have to work through. I'll be all right. Thanks for your concern.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you ever feel like something's wrong, physically or mentally, we're here to talk.
You can always rely on me, Duran.
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
Like an illusory dream. Okay, go meet Columbina. Here we go. Oh, also I'm curious. I look. Is there a fight for Rare? Hunting. Like we did a boss fight? No, I don't see one. Is this, but because it's quick challenge, that's something I believe I have not gotten to yet.
Columbina, we're back! Huh? She's not here.
I can't sense her presence at
Were
all.
there a few Kuhenki here last time too? Where did
Maybe
they all go?
she took them out for walkies.
Walkies? For Kuhenki? You're not pets, you know. Oh, well. Looks like we just came at a bad time.
I really enjoyed this fight. It's unfortunate we don't get a rematch. Yeah, I actually really thought we would get it as a trance domain.
Anyway.
Fair point, let's go.
Are you back yet? Oh, how strange.
I mean they had proper mechanics to the fight. Like they had like go into the mist phase where we have to find him, then hit him with the special lantern ability and then fight him, and we have the whole bit where he starts charging at an attack, and we have to gather 3 globules of Kovaki to get that shielded to survive it. Like it had proper mechanics. I thought they'd use that as a trance domain. This is a bit odd.
It's not like her to spend so much time outside, especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention.
I mean, it's just free content for them using it as a trance domain. So, by the looks of it, she hasn't been back all day.
What about Luanatar? Luanatar, you there?
Okay, it's not entirely free content. They have to balance it for each of the levels, but...
Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she is, could you take us to her?
Sounds like an I don't know either to me.
Yeah, that's even stranger.
Look, the flowers.
What about them? Oh, that's not good news. They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look super pale right now.
Let's go, we've got to find Lam.
She might know what's happening.
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? Is she okay?
Has she visited the science?
No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color.
Yeah.
Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle. It seems unlikely that she wandered off outside.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird.
Has anyone approached Silver Moon Hala lately?
No.
What
Very
about
few people are in the know
Nod-Krai?
about Kutar's whereabouts.
Could
And if
he
anyone
have
suspicious had
abducted her or
visited,
something?
they'd have
I
left
don't
some
know.
sort of evidence.
That's my only idea right now.
Come on. Let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. It's Nod-Krai's
Really?
information hub after all.
Makes sense. Let's go!
This might be closest, I don't know.
The soil is moist, ideal for collecting the roots of boom blossoms. No, please. Allow me to handle this.
Am I being attacked? What is this?
Wait a moment. Is it just Paimon, or is this stall kind of suspicious?
What?
Has never been here before, right?
No, I don't
People
recognize
set up style as Paimon?
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final
is
boss
this?
of Nod-Krai.
Who is this?
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Not sure, but it's definitely hostile.
Is it? I'm not sure
No,
about
no,
it.
no, not that way. The final boss is right here.
I don't know if
The
it is hostile.
Sniffer mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not. Also,
Wait. Could it be Alice? That voice is a little familiar.
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Oh, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
Just going to screenshot that. Yeah. There's the introduction of Alice, great adventurer of the realms, Dodo King, defender of old Mondstadt, but more importantly, mother of the most adorable Klee. I really want her as a... Look, there's a pyro vision right there. And we have two, count them, two pyro catalyst characters. I want a pyro catalyst main DPS that I can build a party around. A pyro catalyst main DPS. Please, game. I want to be a pyromancer. Not swinging a fiery sword around. I have like 16 characters that can swing a fiery sword around. Okay, maybe a slight exaggeration. I have multiple main DPSs that shoot fiery arrows. Well, actually, I don't have Linnea. I want to get him at some point, but I have Yoimiya and I have multiple main DPSs that swing fiery polearms. So I have Hutao and Aulakino. Give me a pyromancer, and Alice is the perfect character to be it. Anyways, Alice, you were saying? The way she waved her hand at the dialogue and
I've heard that all the big shots in
corrected
Tibet have
the
long,
dialogue.
wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle.
It is insane
and
she
we
apparently
ourselves keep a very low profile. The
coming out
notorious
doing an
name-dropping
ad cry.
doesn't quite work for us.
They shouldn't
Still,
make people
I,
like.
for
Yes.
one, think I'm really quite amazing.
Currently, this is one of the main reasons I haven't pulled on, like, basically, the Durin is the only banner I've pulled on since Nod-Krai has come out. I mean, I just did a ton of pulls on Albedo, but because I want both Alice and Sandrone as well. And at this point, Alice is, as far as I'm concerned, I think has a 0% chance for doing an Nod-Krai. But maybe during the next set of patches after now. Maybe during... What patch are we on right now? 6.5? Are we on 6.5? Just let me check. 1 second, I'm checking. I think we're on 6.5. And maybe during the 7.0? No, not 7.0, but the 7.x patch cycle, rather. Maybe during that, we can get Alice. Though, as far as power level goes, I think Alice is pretty high up there.
So that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice! It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Dodoko?
The way Paimon is, like, appearing around her.
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think? How does it feel to finally meet me?
I like her design. She's kind of got a witch's hat, but it's like a wire frame witch's hat.
You look like...
Just like Klee.
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy. Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
So she's a friend of yours?
Kind of.
Kind of? This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
I see. Madam Mage,
Yeah.
that was, quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be forgetting it anytime soon.
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. She's a friend of ours. And of Arcus, too.
And isn't she a friend of Dory's as well, I think? She's helped us a lot in the past.
That's right. She's a good person, just kinda... unpredictable.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable?
Human?
If we could not do as we please, how
Sure.
would we
A
differ from
human
machines?
heart, yeah.
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
Actually,
it is a pleasure to meet you.
Human heart? I don't know if any of the folk characters in this scene are human. I don't know what we're talking about the human heart for in this scene.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes
in fact,
getting up to speed on Nod-Krai's present situation.
I'm pressing X to doubt on any of these characters being human.
In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Fair enough.
The
Well,
last
Miss Alice,
episode.
I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
You have no
Paimon
idea.
sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Nod-Krai, Alice?
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss.
Yeah. Okay.
And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed.
Is your weak spot Klee? I'm going to send a formal request for Jean to put you in a solitary.
Oh, drat. My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow. Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
What else can we do, Paimon?
Funsies,
What
of
else
course.
can we do?
What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
No, it's just... You seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
You're quite right. I'm here in Nod-Krai because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle.
Does it relate to the
concerns
illusions?
the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for.
You know where she is?
Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea?
Okay.
My
Sure.
main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well, namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders.
So, seeing the style of these scenes kind of reminded me of some of, like, Alice's style in the story. That's... Which is... Some of Alice's style is kind of... a storybook style, sort of. And these kind of reminded me. It's one of the reasons I thought there was a strong chance it might be Alice.
I'll skip over the
Alice
complicated parts,
related.
but to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
No wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No. There is another far greater factor at play.
Okay.
The trilunar syzygy.
Sure.
trilunar
What's that?
Syzygy.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world.
Oh. Life, death, and such?
Oh, that's exactly it. The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable. But, fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and...
Yeah.
The power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Nod-Krai. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame.
What's the War of Funerary Flame? Am I supposed to know? I don't. Why are you so concerned about, sad about this, if I might ask?
Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question, but it does make sense.
Yeah, that is
that's one reason
question
anyway,
dodge.
and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R.
I don't
Albedo
remember
can tell
who
you
Miss
more about that if
R
you're
is.
curious. But right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows?
Columbina wants to use their power to return home.
I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
I'm actually surprised. I expected her to know that before we
Meet Anne?
said so.
So you remember.
We heard her voice in the fontaine.
Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise.
Right.
But back to the story of our dear moon goddess.
It's been a bit.
I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
What does that mean?
She
that's a
may
shame.
be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
Wait. Once long ago, Damslat, the Damslat who lived. miss out. Oh, Rinder. Right.
My body is so heavy.
I can't go back into the conversation and see how Miss Aura was mentioned.
Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy, like I've been asleep for too long. Is it daytime or nighttime? Is the moon out? I think I'll go for a walk. Are you out for a walk too?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh. I see. Maybe this is why we can't find her.
The day has come at last.
Well, I know she's found us. I don't know. Wow.
Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form? But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning home.
Oh, that feels really sad for her.
Is this how it ends for me?
Don't
Will I
worry.
return to the moon after I disappear?
We can probably maybe do something about this. I don't know. Get you to the moon first, I think. I mean, we've got Alice here.
So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, I can still feel. But as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take one final look at this world. The world where I was born.
Actually brings up an interesting question. So as her power fades, she's become incorporeal here. We never found a body in her cavern, or what do you call that, her cavern? We didn't like find her body there. So in most cases in these sorts of story, the how to describe it, the physical form sustains the incorporeal form and power and magic and stuff. Whereas, is it the case for here as the moon goddess that here in incorporeal form sustain her physical form? And as such, her physical form has vanished ahead of her incorporeal form. This may be your last chance to visit the Fresh Moon Enclave. Don't let it slip away.
Come on! Come on! Wait for me!
The Frost Moon Enclave. How much
maybe there are these things here too.
These decorations?
Maybe
They're so heavy.
It's times like these when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes too.
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way.
I mean, of course.
Past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face. Like they were frozen stiff.
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat.
Coming! I want to watch them a little longer.
A stroll through the Frost Moon Enclave. Oh, look, the here animation. Ah, it's so cool. Is Acolyte not a gender neutral too? I use it as
Fill these
one.
balloons with air.
Maybe they don't consider it one.
Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer night.
Think fast.
Oh, it could be specifically the organization.
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
It's just teasing.
Take this!
Huh?
All right, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task. We should get back to it.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with air or water. Yeah.
Okay, you got me there.
Don't go through too many
And
balloons.
you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even starts.
Exactly.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between friends. A couple more can't do any harm, right?
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
Oh, stroll over here. Look at here, like glide.
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions.
Down to those treats.
Huh? How come Lametti got a midsummer berry dessert? Oh, I always get Lockaberry.
I don't mind sharing. You can have a bite of mine if I get to have a bite of yours.
They're sharing food? I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties, everyone just ate off their own plate. And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to claim.
Hey! That was 2 bites!
Oh, then you can have another bite of mine.
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So this is what it means to be family.
Actually, this is making me wonder more about how her interactions were with the Vtubie Haubinos when she was a member of them.
I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around.
Because this is something I expect, that
Being able to just watch
the Scions wouldn't act like this around her.
What a rare
But I would have
opportunity.
expected
I'll go take
Haubinos,
a
her
look around
fellow
Nasha
Haubinos,
Town,
to
too.
maybe
Maybe
treat
the
her a
Traveler
little
will be
more. Not treat her so solemnly, rather.
After the War of Funerary Flame, the moon goddesses were no longer recognized by Teyvat, They lost
Okay.
the whole
So
foundation
that's the
for
vow
their
of
existence.
funerary flame.
That's why the moon goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her.
The wallet itself is
To
rejecting
be more
her.
pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Teyvat's history. Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want. Anywho, the moon marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
Oh.
Fortunately. You said she disappeared. We're too late.
No. No.
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up. It's time for another lecture.
Okay.
Now, I said earlier that the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Teyvat was lost. The same logic applies to the present moon goddess too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Vtubie called her Damselette.
Yes.
And she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So, the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Okay.
We did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be.
Hopefully that means you have a plan.
Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world.
Maybe we use the
Now, if you wish
festival to
find your
provide
moon
rationale.
goddess, there are two problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Teyvat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Okay.
Strengthen her connection. But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
Her name?
Oh, yes.
She has
Names
lots
are
of
very
names.
important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence.
I asked her once, but she said she didn't
Then
know.
your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on. The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of
Yeah.
power. Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she
You
recovers her
could
physical
do it,
form.
couldn't you, Alice?
But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll figure something out.
Wait, Mage N is going to help us out too?
Wow, nice.
That means we've got 2 Hexacircle mages on the case. This is turning into a pretty big deal.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me.
Okay, what's
Like
your
you
main
said,
quest
I'm a
then?
busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Teyvat's border soon.
Thanks for telling us, Alice.
That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future.
Yeah.
Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till Moon Prayer Night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now.
Sure.
Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
What?
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 I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him before I
Yeah,
head
you
back.
should. You should.
You really are
He'd
super
appreciate.
busy.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo,
Venti.
Venti, Varga.
There were some unexpected names in there.
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
Yep. Klee's a little angel.
I'm glad you agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
Okay. Yeah.
She left in a hurry.
First time we get to meet her in person and she's gone.
Stall. Should we handle it for her?
A mage of hero abilities doesn't need our
I
help.
must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it?
That's a long story. Come on, we'll fill you in as we go.
Yes. She should still be keeping an eye on her kids though, and should probably be just
Experienced Noshatown like this before.
Yeah, she should.
Hey, you old geezer! Your
She's
hammer's
just
rusted through.
she's a little unhinged though. So
Are they quarreling?
I'm looking right at him. You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free reign in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair. You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing.
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life.
Oh.
Look, the materials haven't arrived yet, all right? You know how busy it gets in the days before Moon Prayer Night.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got time to chat, why don't you lend me a hand,
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Columbina!
Yeah, that's who I was
Outside
thinking
my
of.
door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
I think she's friends with Marionette.
Zandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Hopefully we can do something. I hope she doesn't have to return to the moon. Maybe the plan goes like super well. And maybe then she can
Hey, have you
be
decided what to
friends
give her
with
for Moon Prayer
Zandrone.
Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Huh? Is he...
No, someone behind
see
her.
me?
Here you go.
Oh,
Is it? Okay, no one we
Come
know.
back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
I mean, I feel bad for her. That was
I don't know why,
unfortunate.
I still held out hope.
Feels really bad for her. Like, this person
The
can
most
see me.
important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Vtubie a visit.
Oh. And her friends can't see her. Unless there's any chance we can slightly notice, doesn't seem like it. But we're working on the problem. We're working on it for you.
Columbina?
Oh, wait, what? Can he see her or just like sense her presence over there?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
Hey, it's something. It's something. Aww. Aww. I think that's actually a really good spot to end the stream, because we need to end fairly soon. A good, yeah. Thinking. Yeah. So. I really need to try to keep up with the... I really need to try to see if I can get these, because I really want to get... Wait, am I out of... Wait. No, wait, I can still manage it this week if I have to get every single day, including today. But I might actually get right to this after I do my stream. I really want to see where this is going. But that's a really pretty spot to end it, though. To the friend who's ethereal and invisible hanging out there with him. I really want to see where the storyline goes. I don't know if we'll have time to continue it next week or what. I would like to. But we have other games. I mean, next week we will probably be continuing more of our Divinity playthrough we've been doing with other streamers, and I don't know what else. So, I really want to catch up on this. Also, there's been some stuff going on in Honkai Star Rail, and I think there's a character I want to pull for Sparksy. She's a fire character and other things. We might get back to Star Rail, which is weird because we were like so far behind on the Star Rail storyline. Like so far behind on it. We have one more stream this week. 2 days from now. We're getting back to Limbus Company. We're going to try to beat Dan Bake. Whether that goes well or not, I don't know. I have been working hard on the Limbus Company team, doing mirror dungeons and excavation things, upgrading the team, trying to get prepared for trying to fight again. Hopefully it goes well. Anyways. I hope everyone has enjoyed today. And until next time, please do try and have a blast for me. Bye.